Hawaiian's #1 wake-up call. Surf Breakfast with Leigh Higgins presents Not Your Standard Breakfast Show.
I have got Allan from Padel Social sitting next to me. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you going?
Yeah, all good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, well, you're looking mighty fit, must I say. This paddle stuff must be pretty good.
Yeah, I lost a few kilos since we started, that's for sure.
Oh, gee, I might have to do that myself. So, Allan, tell me a little bit about yourself, because you have just opened this new centre here in Hua Hin called Padel Social.
Yeah, that's correct. So, I'm from Denmark. Mm-hmm. I've been living in Hua Hin for nearly 4 years.
Okay.
And I've been working in Asia for the last 16 years. And it's quite new, a new adventure. And I'm very proud and very excited about what we are doing.
Yes, like the venue I haven't been in, but the venue from the outside looks pretty fine.
Yeah, it's an old warehouse. And we have done something amazing on the decor inside. Of course, the court itself looks really, really good. We put a lot of things inside to make it more cozy and, get a little bit of the warehouse feeling away. So more like a cozy sports club for paddle.
Now, are you a sports fanatic?
I will not say fanatic, but I definitely like sport. I play a lot of golf, of course, in the early days, a lot of football. But actually, paddle is something new for me.
Really?
Yes, and many people are surprised, actually.
Yeah, no, because I thought, well, you're involved in this Padel Social, and that means you must have been used to playing paddle.
Yeah, exactly. So you can say maybe it's the sportsman in me and a business person is combined together, and I'm so happy about that mix, you can say.
Yeah, so you're a golfer?
Yes, of course not professional, but I've been playing a lot in Palm Hills where I'm a member.
Okay. And naturally now you're into paddle.
Actually, paddle have taken over golf now. So I'm playing many times per week with customers, and I must say this game is amazing.
I am not an expert in paddle, so I need you to bring me up to date around what this sport is all about, because it's emerging worldwide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very true. Even in my country, Denmark, clubs are opening everywhere. It's very popular. We see it also in our club. We have beginners coming nearly every day. It's a very popular sport because you will have feeling of easy to have a bit of success from the beginning.
So the venue you have built is huge. So tell me a little bit about the courts.
Okay, so at Padel Social we have 6 indoor courts, and our courts are double, which is quite normal. Some clubs around in Europe have single courts, but double courts, so you're playing 4 people together.
Okay. And is it closed in or open?
It's closed in. You have some metal mesh and some glass walls in each end.
So it's sort of like squash?
Yeah, people are sometimes when I hear people talking about it, and also ourselves, is that we say it's a bit of combination of tennis and squash.
Okay. So the racket.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the racket.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a squash racket. It's definitely not a tennis racket, and it's a little bit bigger than a pickleball racket.
Okay, and the ball?
And it's similar to a tennis ball.
Okay.
If you don't know, you will not know the difference.
Okay, and so you play doubles?
Yes, so 4 people on one court. Yeah.
Okay, and how long does the game go for?
It's up to you. It depends on the scores. Is like in tennis, you play up to 6 in a set.
Okay.
But there's different things you can play. It's either based on time or points. So there's different tournaments where you can play on the number of minutes, or it's also based on the points.
And why do you think this is an emerging game, not only here in Hua Hin, but around the world?
Yeah, I think first of all, it's a very social game, of course. It's easy to get started. You don't need to invest a lot. And if you have you don't need to be super fit. You just need to be able to move around. Sometimes maybe you need to, move faster to the net to pick up the ball. But I think, we have many ages in our club, and of course it's mostly from teenagers up to 70, 72 years old, even further up. So as long as you can move around safely, and you like to do a little bit of exercise, but it's not like it's not as fast as squash, you can say. So it's very welcome for all ages, I will say.
Yeah, and so talk to me a little bit about, because you just mentioned about the width of age groups. So is that what you're seeing here in Hua Hin, that there is a great community starting?
Yes, very great community. And we, as I said, we have many beginners coming. So we're actually doing on every Saturday, we have beginners class. It's for people who have played tennis before.
Okay.
And it's for people who have never played before, and they can get started easily.
But you've built this amazing centre. Tell me a little bit more about the centre.
Yeah, that's true. So the building itself was there. We put in 6 double courts. So you can play up to 24 players can be there at the same time. We have a reception, we have a shop, you can take a shower, there's toilet, and later on there will also be a restaurant. So we want people to come before the game, and we want them to stay after the game and socialize.
Well, I was just about to say, because Padel Social has probably been named that way for a reason.
Yeah, that's very true. We wanted to make our center a very social venue, so the social part is really shining through.
So how do you combat, for someone like me who would look at these great players and then I'm going, well, I'm a beginner, I don't know if I can do this. How do you help people like me?
No, but I think it's all a matter of that we have to start from the beginning. And it's better to come and have a chat with us and get started than never get started. Because this is a very addictive game and you want to play all the time and you will feel easy to have some success, as I said before.
So how long have you been playing? Because you said before that you haven't been playing all your life,
so
have you?
I have started to playing after we opened it, to be true.
Really?
That's true.
Really?
I'm starting to get my hand on it, but of course can always improve, but I want to play every day.
Tell me about the nationalities who are already coming to your centre.
Yeah, I think we cover pretty much the whole world. A lot of Scandinavian, of course, European, Americans, Australians as well. So it's a good mix, and also it's a good mix of male and females and age group. So it's a really good mix.
And Thai?
Also
Thai players?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think pickleball and paddle, it sounds like it's good for every nationality.
It is, the paddle sport don't care about where you're from and how we look like or how we do. The sport is just want to have people come and play it and have good fun.
And do you welcome people who just want to come along and have a look to see what it's all about?
We have that every day. Nearly, I think 4 or 5 times per day, someone new is coming who's new to the sport. And we actually convince them to join our beginner class. And we see that now, that after they have joined the beginner class, then they also start to sign up for our Meccano tournament. And then they play more. And they are so happy.
And tell me how people would find the venue.
Yeah, okay. So we are first of all, you can find us on Google, on Facebook, on Instagram. We also have on our web page, padelsocial.com. And there where you find a lot of information. Okay. We have a line and WhatsApp. And, just drop by and have a chat.
You've got it all going on. Don't go anywhere. I've got a couple more questions to go, so stay right with me. So how does someone go like me who has never played the sport before but wants to get into it, but also wants to know the skills? How do you do this at Padel Social?
We actually have our paddle director, Kun Dao. She's also our coach. And she's playing on the Thai national team, so she's really, really good. And she's very busy at the moment to coach players from all levels.
And talk to me about what people wear. I know that's a really basic question, but is it like, do you have to have special runners? What?
I think for shoes, tennis shoes is good enough. Actually, in our shop, we are also selling, paddle shoes. But other than that, it's just shorts and a t-shirt and a polo. We have all kind of, people come with different kind of wears. But there's, of course, sportswear is good enough. But the shoes are quite important. But tennis shoe is good enough to start.
The centre is listed as Soi 94, but where is it exactly on Soi 94?
So you have Soi 94. There is this intersection where you have the Irish pub, Scruffy's.
Yes.
So we are just behind that one.
Okay, I know exactly where you
and
are.
And also good for parking and everything, so it's quite easy to access.
Okay, and you mentioned before about some of your social media channels, but you seem like you are right out there with getting people on board and knowing where to find you.
Yeah, that's very true. We get a lot of followers, and nowadays social media is very important to get exposure. And of course, I'm very proud and happy to joining you today for a nice chat. And maybe some new person who listen to the radio will come and drop by and have a chat with us.
Yeah, so you're welcome everybody to come in.
Sure.
There's someone. So what time are you open?
So 7 in the morning to 11 in the evening. So 7-Eleven, I guess you heard that before.
Wow, and there's someone always there to,
Yes.
if you've just got a question.
Yeah.
But well, Allan, it's been a pleasure talking with you this morning.
Yeah.
You are very, very passionate about what you're doing. I can see it, and I'm sure that anybody who meets you will feel the same way. But tell me again one more time, where can they find you on Soy 94?
Yeah, so 94, you find Scruffy's in the middle there, Irish pub, and we are just located in that old warehouse just behind Scruffy's.
And you're on all social media
All
channels?
social medias, yes.
And it's Padel, P-A-D-S-O-Z-I-E-L?
Yes, that's true.
I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with
Yeah,
me today.
thank you
It's
too.
been a real pleasure. Thank you very
my
much.
pleasure.